What if I told you that you have an incurable disease, one that you would have to deal with for the rest of your life? My sister was diagnosed with celiac disease when she was 21, and she had to come to terms with having to deal with this disease. Well, what is celiac disease? A lot of people don't understand what it is, or if they do, they don't understand the depths of it. My goal is to help you learn a little bit about what celiac disease is, some of the awful symptoms that come along with it, and what a daily diet might look like for someone like my sister. But first off, what is celiac disease? According to the Celiac Disease Foundation, it is a serious autoimmune disorder that can occur in genetically predisposed people where the ingestion of gluten leads to damage in the small intestines. There are nearly 1 in 100 people affected by it, and it can appear in the early to late teens, but it can appear in all ages. And in simple terms, you can't really eat bread or cake or even Starburst, of all things. So what are some of the symptoms that come along with this disease? Well, in an article by Beyond Celiac, they discuss that stomach pain, fatigue, and decreased appetite are some common ones, but there are over 300 possible symptoms, and with each person, it can be different. In the words of my sister, it feels like medieval spiky balls on fire rolling very slowly through your intestines for weeks. Now, let's look at what a celiac diet might look like. You can't eat wheat, barley, rye, malt, and many other things like that. And according to Dr. Fasano, as little as 1/500th of a teaspoon of flour can make you sick. And some common foods that usually have gluten in them are soups, ketchup, pudding, even some ice cream, and trail mix. And let's look at what you can eat. You can obviously eat fruits and vegetables, and as long as they don't really have that syrup that might have gluten in them. And you can also eat plain meat. The key word here being plain. You can also have naturally gluten-free cereals such as Honey Nut Cheerios or Chex. Just have to make sure to look for the gluten-free symbol or the GF. And let me tell you, peanut butter, honey, and beans are a celiac's best friend. So, you might be wondering, why is celiac disease incurable? Well, sadly, the only treatment is a strict gluten-free diet for the rest of your life. In the 5 years that my sister has had celiac disease, she was just recently able to pass her 1-year mark without accidentally eating anything with gluten in it. She also really misses her Pop-Tarts. I hope I was able to open your eyes to the depths of celiac disease and how it can be really hard for someone with it. Being a sister to someone with celiac disease, there is only one thing that I can recommend. Always check the ingredients. It can save someone from 3 weeks of pain. Thank you.